Okay. 8. All right. Testing, testing. Oh, I know some of you guys are probably just now in. I have not been on a live stream in a good long while, and I'm sorry for the lighting and everything going on right now. Um, I just got some really bad news today, and I'll get to that in a minute. But I want to say I am sorry. I have not been on a live for almost over a year, and there is good reason why. Beginning of 2023, my now husband, I had to put on big older cat down, Jack. He stopped grooming, he stopped eating, and he ended up not taking very good care of himself. We took him to the vet, and they said his quality of life was down. He was 24 years old, 24 and a half. He had dementia. He did have dementia. Um, and he was a good kid. He had to, fortunately, we had to put that broke us. Everything seemed to start going up in a little bit of a lighter direction. In a little bit of a lighter direction. Uh, Shortly after that, about a couple months later, Alvin and I were involved in a serious car accident. Did not kill anybody. Totaled our car. It was not. We were proven not to be the ones at fault. We were actually hit. The way it was happening, Alvin had gotten off work, going to go grab something for dinner. I did not have Coco with me, and thankfully so, because I don't know what would. But basically, we got hit. She was turning into a bar, and I don't know why a breathalyzer test wasn't done on her, but I don't know if she's drunk or what. I have an iPhone 14 Pro, and same phone that I've had in the car accident. We were using my phone to listen to music, and it wasn't loud or anything. It wasn't anything like, obnoxiously bad. It was connected to the car. And I guess when we got in the car accident, my phone detected we were in a crash. iPhone 14 Pro, they had that crash detection, and mine went off. My the siren went off. It was, you know, I kind of freaked out. Every single airbag went off when she hit us, and I had my hand in a I was reaching for a drink. I had a can of soda with me. Reaching for a drink. And I got as far as right here, and everything hit my left arm. I had burn marks on my hand right here, up and down. Well, I could not move any of my fingers. I can now, thankfully. It does kind of hurt still every now and then, but it's all right. The thing is, you know, I was taken to the hospital. In Florida, they don't enforce you to have EIP insurance, personal injury protection insurance, like they do around around the world, United States. I mean, I'm tired. I've had nothing but bad news. Get more into that, but um, Florida doesn't force PIP in injury protection, and the lady had bottom barrel insurance, but she was driving a sport. She only was her insurance maxed out and only gave us 10 grand, which didn't even cover the cost of our car was fully paid off, and it didn't even cover the cost of it. So we only got $10,000. And we had a big fiasco with the bank where the bank going through loopholes, and this lady's insurance was absolutely shitty. I'm not gonna even watch my mouth. Shitty. All right. Threw us through the ringer. Then we finally get to a bank that would cash the check after we got through it. And or you guys say you should have lawyered up. We did lawyer. The thing is, without PIP insurance being enforced in Florida, there was no case. According to the lawyers, there was no case, and they dropped us. We were severely angry about all of this. I mean, you get into a car accident and then you get injured, and then you expect the other person, if they're at fault, to pay for it. And I got stuck with a $700, $800 semi-odd bill for an X-ray on my arm because I could not move anything of my. I could not move my fingers. I couldn't move my hand. I could not move. And so that really took us down to, all right, well, we got 10 grand. Now we got to pay off the medical debt. However, to add an icing on top of the cake, Alvin, my husband, who is the only one working because I have a ability that prevents me walk. You guys know, I mentioned it before. I have seizures. And I think after this car accident, I've got more hidden injuries, but just didn't get them checked because I now walk with a cane due to my scoliosis and back hurting intensively more now. I got more pain in my left hand than I did before the accident. I don't know, but basically, it kind of all boiled down to where Alvin needed to get a from work, which had a job. And his boss was kind enough to help us out. He very kind man, and I am not dissing any hate on this guy. He was kind. He even saw that we weren't at fault for the accident, and he was taking Alvin to and from work. And the excuse he got, he got demoted because it was seen as inappropriate for his boss to be taking him from work, which is, his boss offered to help, and it was. Well, no, I'm getting to that part. But he had offered to help, and while being demoted, they said that he wasn't allowed to work at the office anymore, and he would have to work from home. And then they just started treating him like crap, and it was horrendous, to say the least. And eventually, a rumor came around that there was an inappropriate relationship with Alvin's boss, which I'm here to clear the news. That ain't the case. His boss is straight, all right? Yes, Alvin's gay, I'm gay. His boss is straight, and I've met his boss. A very loving family man, and he has a wife, he has kids, and, he is not like that at all. He was just offering some kind of help to help a worker. So because of all of that, Alvin he loses his job. And then, of course, bills start packing up, start getting worse, and lo and behold, another tragic event happened. Hold on. I'm just doing it. Um, sorry about that. Yes, there's what? I don't. I'll not have it. Um. Anyways, going back to what I was saying. So Alvin loses his job, and before you guys, I want to give you guys a head. There's not going to be a game on this channel, or when there's going to be gaming on this channel, but there's not going to be any gameplay in this live stream. This is going to be a Let's Talk live stream. Normally don't do this, but I feel like I owe you guys some kind of explanation on why I haven't done a live stream in a long while. This is that explanation. Wanting to see a live stream of a gameplay, that's not going to be this video, but if you're curious as to where I've been, and I do encourage you guys watch this video fully through. I'm doing a fundraiser, and it is very important that I get this fundraiser up onto this channel. And I'll talk more about that here as we go along. But Alvin loses his job, and then my mom's Pomeranian, who I have been severely attached, sharing with me the entire time I was depressed and sad, and all of the stuff I had to go through with everything that's ever happened. She was there for me, and eventually she started to have seizures, and she had more time where he had a seizure, he would get out of the seizure, go right back into the seizure, out of the seizure, right back into it. It was just, it kept going. It broke our hearts, but we had to put her down. And we had her cremated, and I'm going to try to get through this and not cry. But the loss of my mom's Pomeranian. Okay, I think we're back. Checking right now, checking right now. Okay, I think we're back. Okay, I don't know what was going on. So, you know, where I left off. After we had put my mom's Pomeranian down, I went into a depressive state, calling people around to see who could I get to help. I was not here in Abilene. I was still in Florida, and I was calling people I knew. Ended up trying to call two of them. And I found two of my friends had actually, and all of this hit me real quick like a bunch of bricks, because I found out two of my friends committed suicide. I was just in a car accident. Now I had just lost one cat, and now I'm about to lose one dog. And that was a lot to take in, like back to back to back. I went into a very depressive state where I've never been before. I was in this dark place. I had no creative motivation. I had nothing. I ended up abusing marijuana. Not going to be afraid to admit it. Which still, weed isn't really all smoke. But I would hit the bottle, drinking heavily, smoked weed. I did everything to feel numb. I did not. I was heartbroken. I felt like someone had actually physically reached into my chest, ripped out my heart, stomped on it, threw it back at me, and lit it on fire. I didn't get out of bed. I didn't want to get out of bed. If it wasn't for Alvin and Cody, I would not be getting out of bed. I just wanted to disappear. And it hurt a lot when all of this hit. My mom, while times were getting harder, my mom had offered we weren't going to be able to afford to live in Florida anymore. She had offered, hey, why don't you move back to Texas? Move back to Texas. Come back home. You and Alvin can stay down here with us, and streaming going. You can get everything going all right. And I basically, I was like, okay. I talked to Alvin. We talked it over. Wanted to get married before we left Florida. So on Halloween, 2023, Halloween night, his sister's husband, ordained. He married us. Me and Alvin tied the knot. We got married. front of the Memorial Fountain in Jacksonville, Florida. And we did that on Halloween night, and we had witnesses. It was a small little get together. It wasn't like a big wedding, and I had my mom on FaceTime there and everything there. It was going to be a small get together wedding, and then after the small get together wedding, when we had the money, we were have a bigger wedding where our friends and family could come be there for it. And all of that pretty much happened. Um, and so we moved down here. We get here around November, right? And we use pretty much every penny to get down here, and we have nothing else. Uh, Trying to work through and get things going. It it's been slow. It's been hard, but we've been kind of getting back on our feet slowly but surely. And this past couple of weeks, and this is where I'm going to get into fundraiser, territory. Um, for the past couple of weeks, before Christmas 2023, my cousin started to get sick. 14-year teenager. I am actually going to pop up a picture of my cousin. I have gotten permission to do this, and permission. Cousin, that says she could give permission. Understand why? Um, so here on the screen right now is my 14-year-old Hannah Floyd, and she is a bright, loving teenager. She has a whole life ahead of her, and she has, made my uncle turn his life around. My uncle used to be in a bad place in the past, and she was born. He turned his life around. Became a very kind, loving man. Always tried to do per se. Unfortunately, you can do everything you something can happen. Couple of a couple of weeks ago in it's in December of this year, my cousin started to complain and get sick. She went to the doctor. They gave her steroids. They gave her uh, stuff like that to kind of help her feel better. She wasn't feeling too good. Thought she just had the flu. Comes back. They find out after leaving the hospital. She's back to the hospital. Find out they should, and her pneumonia is getting pretty bad. And they think that the steroids are kind of masking that worst of it. And so she gets really sick, and they care flight her into children's hospital, and they do testing for her, and she basically coded. Her oxygen levels and her sodium levels dropped so low, and and when your sodium levels drop low, they have to raise it up slowly, or they can cause severe neurological damage. And they were trying to prevent that, and they were loading up. They're not loading up. They were trying to get her on a ventilator because her oxygen was down. And while trying to get the ventilator in, according from what we were being told, because my uncle is there and my aunt is there, and I'm not out of town, and we had just found out about it a couple days ago. But basically, my aunt and uncle went with her after she air flighted to the children, and they've been there ever since. On Christmas Eve 2023, she coded for 7 minutes. I'm assuming that means she flatlined because they said she needed to be resuscitated, and she was successfully resuscitated on Christmas Eve after coding for 7 minutes. And she did that when they were ventilator it, and she's still on ventilation as far as I know. Still on ventilation. Her and today actually, my aunt's dad called me because as soon as I found out about this, I figured they are going to need help. And so I started a GoFundMe um called Help Hannah Get Better for the Holidays. And so far, I started it up yesterday, which is December 26th of 2023. Up the fundraiser, and it is still active right now. If you are watching this anytime after December 27th, 2023, fundraiser is up. And if you go to the top of the description in this live stream, and if you're watching this and I'm not live anymore, even if you were watching this, please go down. And if you cannot donate, it is okay. What you can do to help is just copy and paste it and share it all over your social media, your friends, your family. Send it in a text message, email it to whoever you know, because this loving 14-year-old girl needs help. And with the news I just got today, we found out she has a tumor in her stomach, and she's got been diagnosed with lymphoma cancer. And we don't know how progressed it is. I have been on the phone all day trying to schedule things, get things going. And if you go and you see the fundraiser, if you click on the link down below, and I'll post it in the chat right now if you're looking at the live chat. Let me go ahead and copy and paste it. Chat right here. All right. If you guys go in, I'm going to just spam I'm just going to spam it. Chat real quick. If you guys can please go to the link in the chat right now, and it'll be at the top of the description. If you're not watching this, go down to the top of the description. This is not a personal donation link to me. This is going to, and it should lead, I will check it when the live stream is over, but this should lead to a GoFundMe page. And if you can, anything helps. And I do mean that anything helps. I am the one managing it, but all of the funds are going to the Floyd family, my aunt and my uncle. I've been texting my uncle everything. We're going to getting his bank account set up with GoFundMe, and all of the funds that are being donated are going directly to him. I am not benefiting anything from this. I took my personal donation link down. I took my personal merch link down because this is more important, and I want anyone, I do mean anyone, to share the link if you can't donate. That is helpful. That is just as helpful as of right now, 9:59 p.m., December 23rd, or December 27th, 2023. I have raised $1,045 so far. I don't know if you guys can phone, but $1,045 right now. And that is what we have right now. I've been sharing it on Facebook, on any kind of social media I have that I'm still active on. I'm sharing it. I'm sending it to friends. I'm having friends share it. I'm having family members share it. My uncle shared it. He even kept getting phone calls from his job, from people he works with, from his boss, people he hasn't told about this. He said they're just now finding out about this. And my uncle, he has been very, I wouldn't say hard-headed, but he has been very independent. And there's nothing wrong with that, but there's also nothing wrong with it getting. Ever since I've started this fundraiser for her, he has said nothing but kind words. Thank you. All gonna help so much. All I'm trying to do is help my little cousin fight for her life right now. I don't know how far along this cancer is. I hear any updates. If you want to know anything about, update wise, you follow the link and you click. I think you can follow the donation. You click follow. There should be updates on there. I will be updating the GoFundMe. Any kind of update I get, I will be posting it up as soon as I hear about it. And I'm going to try to do a not a quote unquote live stream for charity, but it kind of is and kind of isn't. What I'm going to try to do and get it set up, because none of my equipment is up and running right now. I'm actually running this on my MacBook and nothing is working right. But I needed to get this message out because it's important I get this fundraiser promoted big as possible. I've been getting people donating, any kind of little bit, like $100, $25, $5, $10. Anything helps. Even if you can't donate $5 or even a penny, sharing the link is just as helpful. I will repeat that. Sharing the link is just as helpful. Getting the word out there is going to be the biggest thing. And people who can donate will donate. And for all of that, I will send thank you messages. I think we've had 18 donors. We've had 18 donors donate. And every time I get a notification on my phone, someone donated a little bit of money, I send them, hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. There is a premeditated message, but trust me, I'm the one sending it, and I'm going to be continuously sending it, saying Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. The family thanks you for your donation. I can actually tell you what it actually says if I can get it to pop up. Okay. The message I will be posting will say, thank you for your donation. It is greatly welcomed by the family. Merry Christmas. Happy Holidays. That is the message you will get if you donate. It's a little thank you note that I'm going to be sending out. Thank you for donating a little bit of money to help my aunt and uncle medical bill. Because the thing is, they're not going to be able to work while she is in hospital. This is their only child. And I can't imagine the stress and pain that they're both going through right now. But I can definitely say if I was in my uncle's shoes, I would be doing everything I can. And he is. He is doing everything he can. I'm wanting to do everything I can because this is my little cousin. I'm wanting to make sure she is around for years to come, for her whole life, because she's got so many good aspirations. She's in high school. She's a freshman in high school. She loves playing band. And this all just came and hit really quickly and really fast. And no one saw any of this coming. And we are all devastated. I am trying to hold it together. I broke down in tears when I found out that it progressed from pneumonia to lymphoma cancer. I found out through my aunt's father. He called me. He messaged me on Facebook and sent me very like, "Hey, talk to you about Hannah." And I called him, and he gave me the news because my aunt and uncle, understandably, are just distraught right now. I updated the fundraiser with the update, letting people they had found a tumor in her stomach, diagnosed with. I don't know much about lymphoma. I don't know how progressed it is. This is all just a few hours before I do this live stream. And I can't just sit back and let my little cousin fight this alone. She is a strong woman, and I am going to be by her side and my aunt and uncle's side. I am going to do everything I can to help ease the financial blow that having cancer is going to. It's. I've had family members, I've had friends with cancer, and the amount that they've had to pay is ridiculous. And to top it all off, the landlord that they have is the same one that actually rent the land here for my mom's house. She owns the house. My mom owns the house, but she has the land. She is renting a house and land to my aunt and uncle, and raises, from what I'm being told, again, these are all things I'm being told, she raises the rent on them every 6 months for no reason, and she's not the best landlord. She has let the whole place gone downhill, gone to hell. But she will raise the rent on people. Will not care if something like this happened to one of her residents. And unfortunately, it has happened to one of her residents, and she's not going to care. I can't sit back and let them struggle and just watch it and be at peace with myself. I have to try to do something to help because anything will help at this point. And I'm probably ranting. My brain is fried at the moment because I'm getting all of this news just hours before I did this stream. And it's all hitting me like a big ton of bricks. And as much as my aunt and uncle and my aunt's, my aunt's father calling me saying, thank you so much for doing this. They were telling me thank you. I am not doing this for publicity. I am not doing this for anything. I am wanting to make sure my cousin can beat this. And while she does beat this, I want to make sure she has a home to come home to. I want to make sure she isn't fighting and having to now fight for her home because she had her health first. That is what donations are going to go. Help keep the bills going, the lights on in their house, help them pay off her medical debt. I have a goal set for $10,000 right now, and within the first 2 days, again, I'll double check it again. Right now, we are at $1,045. Just to show you guys, I'm trying to get my up. But of course my brightness is all the way up. But $1,045 is what I've raised so far for her. I don't know if 10 grand is going to help. Getting care flighted out to somewhere is expensive, and I don't even know if that's going to take care of it. But I'm going to constantly post, reshare the link on my Facebook, on Twitter, on anything. I'm going to try to do everything I can to help my little cousin beat cancer. I am still fighting back tears. I'm still trying to process everything. And I'm also trying to be strong because if I break down, I won't be able to help her. I am trying everything I can to be strong. But I am wanting to just help my aunt and uncle. So if you have any time, go to the top of the description, go to the live chat right now, copy the link I posted, share it. If you cannot donate, share it, because just that little bit will help my aunt and uncle. Again, I want to reiterate, none of the donations are going to me. It's going to help my little cousin Hannah fight cancer. We all thought this was just regular pneumonia, and it all came out of the blue. But after finding out today and getting just a couple of hours ago the bad news of her having lymphoma cancer and her it's scary. And at 14, such a young age, she has her whole life ahead of her. If this was your family member, and if this was your daughter, your sister, your cousin, someone that you are close to, please think about if what they were going through is what she's. Because I'm 26 years old. I can't even imagine what she is going through right now, the pain that she's going through, and the treatment that is just as equally painful. I cannot imagine. And she is such a strong woman. I'm going to keep posting this link daily, day and night, until we raise enough money to help her come home for the holidays. I am devastated. I am heartbroken. I am still just trying to hold it all together. This is my little cousin that I saw being born when I was 12. And something we thought she had just pneumonia. 14 and fighting cancer is not easy. I've had my own demons and I'm not a perfect person. If it could have been me, I would take it from her. I would take all of it away from her so she could live her life. And she is a loving person. She's loves her friends, her family, her teachers, and it just breaks my heart that this is going on. A girl that helped change my uncle from going down a dark path to this loving, caring person. He changed his life around for this girl, and it just kills me that this is the reality right now. And I'm going to fight alongside my cousin. I'm going to keep raising money for her. I am working my butt off to get my equipment set up, so I am going to do a what would normally be considered a charity live stream. But it's going to go to her, and all donations are going to go to her, her family, my aunt and uncle, her mom and dad, and they're going to go to just help pay the bills. And if you donate, I'm going to try to get a notification to pop up if you guys donate. I'm going to try to get a notification to pop up whenever a donation happens. I will give you a shout out. I will do whatever you guys want. I will make a big ass fool of myself if you want. And I will do a whole like 24-hour live stream if I have to. Anything to help my cousin come home for the holidays. Um so if all of this coming through, I hope you guys understand why I haven't been live streaming. I haven't uploaded. I haven't done anything. I just had way too much going on, and I'm going to continue try to have high hopes. High hopes for my cousin coming home. High hopes we'll reach our goal of $10,000. I mean, within 2 days of raising money for her and getting $1,045, it is crazy. We were able to get it to go all over Facebook, everywhere we could, just so we could get some kind of help and relief up to them. We are going to help them so they can just focus on getting. He can just focus on getting. Have to worry about financial stress at 14. Having to have all of that happen is not fun. I've had financial stress happen to me at 14, 15, 16, all the way through my adult life to where I'm at now. I don't want that for her. I want her to be able to focus on school, going to school, continue playing in band, continue doing good in school. Smart woman, smart girl, and I'm going to do everything I can to help my aunt and uncle, help her get better. If you can find it in your heart, again, I will reiterate this. If you can not donate, do not put yourself in a bind to donate. Just share the link. 5 seconds to share the link on social. 5 seconds can change the life. 5 seconds can change the life of my aunt and uncle. You have any time at all, share the link. Have your friends and family share the link. Have their friends and family share the link. I don't care how big we get this going, just as long as we can help to bring some money towards my aunt and uncle, help her fight cancer, fight fight for her life. I'm going to end the live stream here. This was just a little update on why I haven't updated or why I haven't like uploaded or live streamed and all of that. I have been trying to get my equipment set up all day here, and I haven't been able to get it up and running. But during the live stream, I will periodically pop up her picture and talk about her for a little bit and help her get home. And I hope you guys, don't think too badly of me with what I said I did before, smoking weed and drinking and all that and being severely depressed. I hope you guys can understand where I was coming, and I'm going to do everything I can to just help make this help my cousin come. Do everything I can to get back to live streaming because I'm kind of in a better place. I am still struggling a little bit. I will not lie. I am still struggling a little bit with depression because now tasked with scared for my cousin right now. And you know, I'm gonna do everything I can um to just help them. I will do everything I can to get my live stream set up, 24-hour live stream. Um, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's underage probably may not want to be on the live stream, but late at night, um, I'll do some random weird stuff. If you guys want to see drunk on live stream, I'll do that. I'll donate to the fundraiser, and I'll get donate a little bit. I'll do whatever that makes you guys laugh because that is what this little girl has always done for me. She's always made me laugh. She's made my uncle laugh. She's made my mom laugh. She's put everyone in a better mood. And being family, I want her to be home. I want her healthy, back to her normal self. So, going to end the live stream here. Again, I apologize for everything for not uploading a long time. And I hope you guys can see that I've had a lot on my plate. But I'm still kicking. I'm still pushing. I'm still going to do what I can to do what makes me happy. Also, I'm going to try to put a lot more, a lot more creativity, a lot more passion and drive into the channel because that is what made me happy. Um, yeah. So I will try to do I'm gonna try to get on a consistent uploaded schedule somehow, some way. Um, I am still struggling. I'm still like unpacking it. I'm in my kitchen right now. I'm on my MacBook. I don't even have my big PC that I normally stream on um set up right now. I have to move everything into the office. I'm having to downsize greatly. So if you guys can just be patient with me, but I will do the live stream for my cousin. And again, there will be no merch. There will be no merch link. There will be no personal donation link to me. Down below in the description will only be the GoFundMe for my cousin. If you're just now joining the live stream, um, I was just talking about why I haven't uploaded on this channel, why I haven't live, and God awfully knows why, how long. I'm still having to get back into the hang of all of this, but I will get my stuff set up. We'll try to do this charity live stream. Charity, I should say, because it's not going to a charity, it's going to a family in need. I will do everything I can. I will stay up for 24 hours if I have to doing live stream. If it comes to that, I am going to do whatever you guys want. You donate, I will do anything within YouTube guidelines. I will say within YouTube guidelines. I will do everything I can help raise the money. I've never asked for donations. I have never pleaded for donations at all on my channel. And I am now. And it's not for me. For a little girl who has her whole life ahead of her and is just diagnosed with cancer today. And lymphoma, again, 14 years old and getting told you have cancer is not something I think I could handle. So definitely, hold your loved ones close. Tell them you love them. Tell them everything's going to be okay because the whole world is crazy. And just let them know you can lean. Let them know they can lean on you. And just keep them close because at the end of the day, I have lost so much in 2023 that it's not even funny. And I am not going to let 20 do this to my. I'm not going to cousin to. I am going to help them, and with the help of you guys sharing the link, donating, doing what you guys can, all of that is going to help. And I can tell you, my aunt and uncle, anything that you've ever done, even if you just shared the link to the GoFundMe page, even if you just did that, that is they are so grateful for it. I'm so grateful for it. My mom is so grateful for it. Everyone. So I am going to end the live stream soon, because this is just a let's chat live stream to let you guys know what's going on. But I do need your help, guys. It's mainly my little cousin. I am just shocked within a few hours ago what's happening. So please hold your family close. Tell them you love them. Even if it sounds corny, even if you've had an argument, just tell them any day something unexpected, like having cancer happen, or know where things. I will end the live stream here. I ask you guys look in with your hearts and just think, this was your family member. Would you be doing the same thing I'm doing right now? Because if so, just as scared as I am. It's okay if you are. But have your family share the link. Have your friends share the link. Have everyone they know share the link. Get it on Facebook, Twitter, everything you. And again, just if you can't donate, fine. Sharing the link is hopeful as a donation. Again, before we end the live stream, I will show the total right now. After starting the fundraiser yesterday for her, we are as of right now at $1,045, but we still have a long way to go. And I'm going to keep this link up every time I live stream. As long as this link is going to be getting all the help that she needs. All of the money is all going to go to all the money is going to go to my aunt and uncle. Everything you can do to just share this link. Sending a few cents, sending $1, sending something. That is also as help. Do not feel ashamed that you can't donate a whole lot. Do not feel ashamed that you cannot donate all. Everything counts in something like this. And 2023, I'm going to have 2024, the New Year's resolution. I'm going to have my cousin. That is my goal, is to help them get home. And I am beyond grateful for everyone coming in and staying subscribed to the channel as long as you have with me out not uploading. I cannot thank you guys enough. For not giving up on me, for not quitting and checking in. Vaporeon, you have been awesome, man. Thank you. And don't worry if you can't help at all. Spreading the word is helping. So don't say you can't help, because donating is only one way of helping. Spreading the word is another way of helping. Because the more you spread it, the more people around you will spread it, and people who can donate, they will donate, they will come in. But I am not giving up. I know my cousin is not giving up, and I know I believe she is in a lot of pain. I forgot to say, after they had resuscitated her, because she for 7 minutes. After they had resuscitated her, as far as I know, she hasn't been, but she is responsive to touch. My aunt and uncle grab their hands, not strong enough, but strong enough to hold on. She's responsive to their touch. She's responsive to their voice. She's not speaking, but she is writing complete sentences on a whiteboard to communicate. And again, if you are interested, if you donate to the fundraiser, you will be following the whole journey. And if you want to make sure, if you want to see the conclusion, you want to see how she does, and you want to see her beat this, I will send updates on here. I will update the GoFundMe page. I will update my Facebook. I will update everything I can. Anytime I get an update, I will be getting updates from not only my aunt, my uncle, my aunt's father, who called me today and gave me that news. Again, it all kind of just hitting. We all thought this was just pneumonia, but it turned out it was a lot more. And so I know she's a strong 14-year-old. She's going to beat this, and she is going to get home. If you can't donate, don't worry. Spreading the word. I'm going to hop off here before I cry like a baby because it is still hitting me. All of this. As far as I'm going, I'll go ahead and take my picture off with that. But as far as my health is going, my seizures has been worse. I've been doing what I can. It hasn't been so bad, but I think that's because I'm not. While in Florida, I was smoking medicinal marijuana, which helped my seizures not be as harsh, the pain not be as. While down here in Texas, legal purposes, I am not smoking what is traditional weed. It's the legal stuff I'm getting, which is Delta 8, Delta 11, which are just strands of it, but it's not the full-fledged that is illegal here in Texas. Unless you're medical, which I will definitely probably have to get a medical card soon. But I promise to get my streaming stuff back on schedule. I'm getting my big rig, like the big rig PC that I normally stream from, getting that set up onto a desk as we speak. I just took time to set this up on my computer and get this message out there. I will try to get streams, as consistent as I can. And yeah. So thank you all for listening. Thank you all for staying subscribed and not giving up on me. And again, this little girl needs help. My aunt and uncle. Donating is one way of helping. Spreading the word is the other way. Spreading the word is free. So for 5 seconds, change the course of my cousin's life. And that is important. And if we can hit the $10,000 goal, I will do something spectacular on the live stream. I don't know what I will do, but if we can hit 10 grand or even go above and beyond $10,000 and get them even more relief, I will do something big on my stream. I don't know what I will do. I will talk to some of you guys on here as I'm streaming about it. I will do something big. I'm not quite sure what. I don't know. Maybe I'll get stoned and do a live stream and make you guys laugh. I don't know. But I love you all. Please hug your family. Keep them close. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I will talk to you. Love you all.